From the frozen tundras to the luscious rainforests, humanity has painted a vibrant tapestry of cultures across the globe. Throughout history, civilizations have developed their own unique customs and rituals, often baffling and bizarre to the outsider. These traditions, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into the diverse ways humans have sought to understand their place in the world. Join me now as we venture into the annals of history, exploring the fascinating and sometimes shocking customs of our ancestors. From peculiar burial practices to strange beauty standards, we'll uncover the stories behind these traditions and discover how they shape the identities of entire civilizations. Death, the inevitable chapter in the grand narrative of life, has captivated human thought since time immemorial. It is a universal experience that transcends cultures and epochs, compelling societies to develop unique ways to honor and remember their dead. Across the globe, ancient cultures developed elaborate rituals to honor their departed, each with its own distinct customs and ceremonies. These practices were not just about laying the dead to rest, but also about celebrating their lives and ensuring their safe passage to the afterlife. Each ritual reflected the unique beliefs and understanding of the afterlife held by different civilizations. From the grand pyramids of Egypt to the fiery ship burials of the Vikings, these practices offer a window into the values and spiritual beliefs of ancient peoples. In the arid sands of Egypt, the deceased embarked on a meticulously orchestrated journey to the underworld. The construction of monumental pyramids served as both tombs and symbols of the pharaoh's divine status, ensuring their place among the gods. Their mortal remains were transformed through the intricate process of mummification, preserving their physical forms for the afterlife. This process was believed to be essential for the soul's journey and its eventual resurrection. Organs were carefully removed and stored in canopic jars, each dedicated to a specific deity, to protect the deceased in the afterlife. These jars were intricately decorated and placed alongside the mummy in the tomb, while the body was treated with natron and fragrant resins, a process that took several weeks, ensuring the preservation of the body. This meticulous care reflected the Egyptians' deep reverence for the dead and their belief in an eternal life beyond death. Wrapped in linen bandages adorned with protective amulets, the mummy was then laid to rest in a grand tomb, surrounded by treasures and provisions for their journey. These items were meant to provide comfort and sustenance in the afterlife. The tombs were filled with everything the deceased might need, from food and drink to clothing and tools, reflecting the belief that life continued beyond death in a similar fashion to the earthly existence. Across the icy waters, the Vikings, fierce seafaring warriors, embraced a different fate for their fallen brethren. Their burial practices were equally elaborate and deeply rooted in their beliefs about the afterlife. Believing in a glorious afterlife in Valhalla, a grand hall where warriors feasted for eternity, the Vikings honored their dead with ceremonies that reflected their warrior culture and their reverence for bravery and honor. They sent their most esteemed members to the afterlife aboard blazing ships. These ships, often richly decorated and filled with goods, were set ablaze and sent out to sea, symbolizing the journey to the afterlife. The deceased, adorned in their finest attire and surrounded by their prized possessions, were laid to rest in a specially constructed ship. This practice was a testament to their status and achievements in life. Often accompanied by sacrificed animals and even, on occasion, a loyal servant, the deceased were given everything they might need in the afterlife. This reflected the Vikings' belief in a life beyond death that mirrored their earthly existence. The ship, set ablaze and pushed out to sea, carried the departed on their final voyage, the flames lighting their path to the realm of the gods. This dramatic send-off was both a tribute and a rite of passage. The sight of the burning ship against the dark waters was a powerful symbol of the transition from life to death, a final journey to the afterlife. These ancient burial practices, though vastly different in their execution, reveal a common thread that binds us all: the human desire to make sense of death and honor the memory of those who have passed. Through these rituals, we see a reflection of our own hopes, fears, and beliefs about what lies beyond this life. The pursuit of beauty, a timeless human fascination, has manifested in a myriad of ways throughout history. What one culture deems aesthetically pleasing, another might find peculiar, even shocking. Ancient civilizations, shaped by their unique environments, beliefs, and social structures, developed beauty standards that reflected their values and aspirations. In the Middle Kingdom, a delicate and rather perplexing tradition took hold: foot binding. Young girls, often from affluent families, endured the excruciating process of having their feet tightly bound, breaking and reshaping the bones to achieve the highly coveted lotus foot, a small, pointed foot considered a symbol of beauty and status. Across the ocean, in the heart of Mesoamerica, the Maya civilization embraced a different form of cranial modification. From infancy, infants' heads were bound between two boards, gradually elongating the skull. This elongated head shape, considered a mark of beauty and intelligence, distinguished the elite from commoners. These practices, though seemingly bizarre to modern eyes, highlight the powerful influence of societal norms and the lengths to which individuals would go to conform to ideals of beauty. Chapter 3. The transition from adolescence to adulthood is a pivotal moment in the human experience, marked by rituals and trials that test physical and mental limits. These rites of passage are not just mere traditions, they are profound experiences that shape the very core of an individual's identity. Across cultures, initiation rites have served as a crucial step in forging a sense of identity, belonging, and responsibility within a community. They are a way for societies to instill values, impart wisdom, and ensure the continuity of cultural heritage. Deep within the Amazon rainforest, the Sateri Mawe people of Brazil subject their young men to a particularly harrowing initiation rite involving the bullet ant, an insect with a sting so excruciating, it's said to feel like being shot. This ritual is not just a test of physical endurance but also a profound spiritual journey. Hundreds of these ants are woven into gloves made of leaves, their stingers pointing inward. The craftsmanship involved in creating these gloves is a testament to the tribe's deep connection with nature and their understanding of the delicate balance between pain and growth. Initiates must wear these gloves for an extended period, enduring waves of agonizing pain as a testament to their strength and courage. The pain they endure is seen as a rite of passage, a necessary suffering that transforms them from boys into men. In ancient Sparta, a militaristic city-state in Greece, young boys embarked on a rigorous training regimen known as the agoge. This was not just physical training. It was a comprehensive system designed to instill discipline, loyalty, and resilience. Taken from their homes at the tender age of 7, they endured years of grueling physical training, weapons training, and strict discipline, designed to mold them into fearless and obedient Spartan warriors. The agoge was a crucible that forged the very essence of Spartan society. Deprivation, pain, and even ritualistic combat were all part of this brutal training, pushing the boys to their physical and mental limits. These experiences were designed to prepare them for the harsh realities of Spartan life and warfare. These initiation rites, though vastly different in their cultural contexts, demonstrate the universal human need to test boundaries, prove oneself, and earn a place within a community. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring quest for identity and belonging. Chapter 4. Marriage, a cornerstone of human society, unites individuals and families in a sacred bond. Yet, the customs surrounding this institution vary dramatically across cultures, reflecting unique social structures, beliefs, and traditions. Among the newer people of South Sudan, a rather pragmatic approach to marriage was practiced trial marriages. Before a formal union could take place, a couple would enter into a trial period, living together and testing their compatibility. If, after a period of time, they found each other suitable, a formal marriage ceremony would be arranged. However, if the trial proved unsuccessful, they were free to separate with no social stigma. In ancient China, a more somber tradition prevailed: ghost marriages. If an unmarried man died, his family might arrange a posthumous marriage to appease his spirit and ensure the continuation of the family line. A living woman might be married to the deceased man's spirit, or, in some cases, two deceased individuals would be united in the afterlife. These contrasting marriage customs, though seemingly worlds apart, underscore the diverse ways in which societies have sought to navigate the complexities of love, commitment, and family. Chapter 5. Food, more than just sustenance, has played a pivotal role in shaping human history, culture, and ritual. It has been a cornerstone of social gatherings, religious ceremonies, and even political events throughout the ages. From the mundane to the bizarre, dietary practices offer a fascinating glimpse into the diverse ways our ancestors interacted with their environment and sought to understand the world around them. These practices were often deeply intertwined with the natural world, reflecting the resources available and the ingenuity of human adaptation. In various ancient cultures, the consumption of hallucinogenic plants played a significant role in religious rituals and shamanic practices. These substances were not merely consumed for recreation but were believed to be sacred tools that facilitated communication with the divine. From the peyote ceremonies of the Native American tribes in the Americas, where the cactus was ingested to induce visions and spiritual experiences, to the use of fly agaric mushrooms in Siberian shamanism, where the bright red and white fungi were consumed to enter trance states, these psychoactive substances were believed to induce altered states of consciousness, allowing individuals to communicate with spirits, receive divine visions, and gain spiritual insights. Such practices were integral to the spiritual and cultural fabric of these societies. In ancient Rome, a pungent and acquired taste was all the rage, garum. This fermented fish sauce was a culinary staple that added a unique flavor to many dishes. This fermented fish sauce, made from layers of fish intestines, herbs and salt left to ferment under the Mediterranean sun, was a complex and time-consuming process that resulted in a highly prized condiment. It was a staple condiment in Roman cuisine, used to enhance the flavor of a variety of dishes, from simple meals to elaborate feasts. While the thought of it might make a modern stomach churn, garum was highly prized for its savory umami flavor, and was a testament to the Romans' sophisticated palate. It was even traded throughout the Roman Empire, highlighting its importance and value in ancient Roman society. These peculiar dietary practices, though perhaps unappetizing to modern palates, highlight the ingenuity and adaptability of our ancestors. They were able to transform available resources into essential components of their diet and culture. By incorporating these unique foods into their cultural and spiritual lives, they demonstrated a profound connection to their environment and a remarkable ability to innovate with the resources at hand. As we've journeyed through the annals of history, exploring the unusual and sometimes shocking customs of our ancestors, we've uncovered a profound truth. Human traditions, though often rooted in the distant past, continue to shape our world today. While some of these practices have faded into obscurity, others have evolved and persisted, adapting to modern sensibilities while still carrying echoes of their ancient origins. The enduring nature of human customs, from the rituals we perform to the beliefs we hold dear, speaks to the power of tradition in shaping our identities, connecting us to our past and guiding us into the future. And so, as we marvel at the bizarre and fascinating customs of those who came before us, let us remember that our own traditions, viewed through the lens of time, might appear equally curious to future generations.